I was talking with my friend and I was reflecting back on when I felt like I lost myself or I had to mask myself and when that all started occurring. And I think like the big stick out memory for me is fourth grade when I moved schools and cities and everything, and when our family moved and everything, and the bullying that I experienced from a certain individual, but just the exclusion from everybody, plus just my differences, being the new kid, all that fun stuff that goes there, and just being different and smart too. So here comes this nice new smart kid, and I was like, is he better than everyone else? And yada yada. Yeah, that sucked. Being freaking deflected upon that I think I'm better than everyone just because I am smart. That was really hard to deal with. Um, Never freaking. I hated the fact that I was so smart. I began masking that shit then. I tried to act like I put on that, I just am smart, and it's like I've built a personality that went beyond my intelligence. I had to be safe because it wasn't safe to be smart anymore. With these new groups of people and everything, I didn't actually make friends until seventh grade. I was alone from fourth through sixth, half of seventh, because it wasn't until the second semester when I met Sean. Yeah, Sean saved me. Sean saved me. I was very alone till I met that kid. I felt so alone. I'm so grateful for him because he introduced me to the Pine Tree kids. That's what I like to call them. They all went to the same elementary. Hi, Cornelian. They all went to the same elementary, right? In the same neighborhood I grew up. And yeah, it was just those people became my core group of friends from 8th grade through high school. And beyond, just for some of them. Some fade away, but yeah, that group of friends, they really, you guys all meant a lot to me, a hell of a lot. And there's other you outside of that Pine Tree group, but and I want to acknowledge that. But the friends that I made during that time, you guys saved me, because I felt so alone then. I really did. I didn't feel necessarily real, authentic. The persona that I put on, it was me. It was authentically me for that time. It really was. But I never understood communicating with you guys for the most part. How things were said, I don't know. It's just people in general during that time. I felt like I was the odd one out. And I hid in my work and my bravado persona badass that I did envision and embody and whatnot. And it was just all to protect myself. I was very hurt. I was very hurt from home. I was very hurt from feeling misunderstood by so many people over the years. Even you guys that were friends of mine. There were still misunderstandings aplenty. And it's okay. I don't fault anyone for it. I don't fault anyone for it. I didn't even know myself then, so how could I fault you when I don't even know me? Yeah. That's why I can't fault anyone for that time or whatever. I didn't even know who I was. And I'm figuring that out. I've been learning that and healing from that. And it's been a process to rediscover who I am, who I always have been inside. The pureness that I have always been, the love that I've always been, the love that I've always known, the care I've always wanted to show others and have shown others and had to hide and put on and freaking, I had to act this way and that way just to freaking fit in and survive. And man, the things that people say and things that the way that people behave is just so freaking wrong. So freaking wrong. Oh, and I hate that I freaking embodied so much of that. I really do. I really hate it. I really, really hate it. I hate it so much. How bad I feel like I was to people. Ugh. But I am proud of me for protecting me. That version of me. I'm very proud of that version of me for protecting me. He really was a badass. And he's still here. He's still inside of me. I still am that badass. I know what it means to be that badass. I know what it means to stand up for people, stand up for... I did a lot of standing up for others that were bullied upon. I was able to take it upon myself to become the badass that no one wanted to fuck with me. And I didn't want anyone to fuck with me because I've been fucked with for so long. So I had to become the one that was hurtful and shit and whatever, and it was a protection thing. But I helped protect those that I care about. That was for one thing. I've always stood by those who I care about. And I only stood up to those that were bullies. That's for damn sure. So, I've run out of words.